Mount Everest was once seen as the ultimate symbol of human courage, a place where only the strongest, most disciplined climbers dared to go. Reaching its summit meant facing nature at its purest and surviving against impossible odds. But today, a darker question is being asked. Has Mount Everest stopped being a challenge and become a human killing machine? Over the past few decades, the number of climbers on Everest has exploded. What was once a remote, deadly expedition is now a commercial industry. Hundreds of permits are issued every season. Long lines of climbers wait at extreme altitude, clipped to the same fixed ropes, inching upward toward the summit. Everest has not changed. Humans have. The mountain still operates under the same brutal laws of physics. Oxygen levels above 26,000 feet remain insufficient for human survival. Temperatures still plunge below -40 degrees Celsius. Winds still arrive without warning, but the margin for error has vanished. Crowds turn danger into certainty. In the death zone, time is life. Every minute spent waiting in line drains oxygen from the brain. Climbers stand motionless while their bodies deteriorate. Decision-making slows. Fingers freeze. Oxygen bottles empty. Traffic jams at 8,000 meters are not an inconvenience. They are lethal traps. Modern climbers rely heavily on guides, fixed ropes, and supplemental oxygen. This creates a dangerous illusion of safety. The presence of infrastructure convinces people they belong there, even when their skills or conditioning say otherwise. Everest begins to feel controlled. It is not. When inexperienced climbers enter the death zone, the consequences ripple outward. Guides and Sherpas are forced to take greater risks to compensate. Rescue attempts become more frequent and more deadly. Some of the people who know Everest best die trying to save those who do not. Statistics reveal an uncomfortable trend. While summit success rates have increased, the total number of deaths has also risen. The mountain claims lives not because it has grown more violent, but because it is being pushed beyond its limits. Everest is overloaded. Bodies now line popular routes. Some become landmarks. Others vanish beneath snow and ice. Each one is a reminder that rescue above a certain altitude is often impossible. This normalization of death changes behavior. When death becomes common, risk feels acceptable. Commercial pressure plays a critical role. Clients pay tens of thousands of dollars and expect results. Expeditions face financial and reputational damage if climbers fail. This pressure encourages summit attempts in marginal weather, late hours, or unsafe conditions. The mountain does not care about contracts. Psychologically, Everest has become a test of endurance rather than judgment. Climbers push forward because turning back feels like wasted effort. Summit fever thrives in this environment, amplified by crowds and social media validation. The summit becomes proof of identity. Survival becomes secondary. Climate change has also altered Everest's behavior. Melting ice destabilizes slopes. Avalanches become less predictable. Seracs collapse without warning. What was once frozen solid now shifts and fractures. The mountain is becoming more hostile, not because it wants to kill, but because it is warming. So is Mount Everest a killing machine? Not in the way a weapon is. Everest does not hunt, it does not chase, it does not adapt. It simply exists. The real machine is the system built around it, a system that pushes more people higher, faster, and later into the season, a system that rewards summits over safety, a system that convinces ordinary humans they can survive an environment designed to kill them. Everest exposes weakness. It does not create it. The mountain has always been lethal. What has changed is how many people are fed into it and how unprepared some of them are. When mistakes happen in the death zone, there is no recovery, only consequences. Experienced climbers and Sherpas understand this truth deeply. They know Everest cannot be controlled, negotiated with, or conquered. You are allowed to visit, only briefly. If Everest feels like a killing machine today, it is because humans have treated it like an assembly line, measuring success in numbers instead of lives. The mountain simply does what it has always done. It removes error. Every season ends the same way. A list of summits, a list of deaths, and the same question asked again. Has Mount Everest become a human killing machine? Or has humanity forgotten what the mountain was always meant to be? A place that allows no shortcuts and forgives nothing.